This gets more and more complicated every single day. Excuse me. It is Friday morning. Thank God Friday. Looking forward to what God has for us. So I don't know if this is going to work or not. My computer is moving really slow. Things are having trouble. That's why I'm late this morning. Is just the computer is slow. Now I was going to talk about how I was thankful for Oreos this morning and how God does some amazing things, and we all love Oreos. I don't know anybody who doesn't like Oreos, but we all have our different parts to Oreos that we like. Some people like the stuffing, some people like the cookie itself, some people like lemon Oreos, some people like but this morning I realized that sometimes there's value in being prepared, in having things ready. I come to church and I start working on the Thank God Friday, and it's just not working. And rather than get frustrated, we got to realize that everything God does, God knows about. God has a plan and a purpose for everything, and sometimes we need to be patient. Sometimes we need to understand. We need to, instead of being in a rush for everything, we need to slow down and look around. And on the wall at my house, there's a height chart. We started when we moved in. We've been here for 8 years now, and it has Michael's years and it has Alana's years, and every once in a while Sheila and I will get on there. We're not growing up, we're growing down, but that's what happens when you get old. Oh man, I'm sorry, still got the allergies thing, but when we look at our children, when we look at the plants around us, when we look at our plans in life and everything else, it doesn't always look like anything's changing. Excuse me. It doesn't look like anything's changing. That's because we're in such a hurry for everything to happen. My son growing by 2 inches a year at this point. My daughter still growing. She's 22. She's still growing. My wife and I, we're growing, but we're growing in reverse. But we're in spring, and when we look outside, we see the trees coming alive, and the leaves growing on the branches, and we see the flowers starting to bloom, and all of that, and the farmers are starting to plant their fields, and we understand it's not going to happen instantly. And yet, when we look at our life, when we look at the things around us, we want things to happen instantly. And we find ourselves struggling. We find ourselves frustrated and upset. And so this morning, I'm thankful when God causes me to slow down. I'm thankful when God puts somebody in front of me that's moving slower, when God causes me to pause and ask myself, am I ready for this? Am I prepared for this? Have I studied the way I'm supposed to? Have I planned the way I'm supposed to? Now, God takes care of everything. We need to trust Him, but God also, expects us to do our part as well. I can't get up and preach a sermon unless I've prepared for it, unless I've studied for it, unless I've planned for it. God's the one who speaks through me and helps people to hear what He's given me to preach, but I have to do the work as well. And so often in our lives, we want everything to happen instantly, and it doesn't. And then we get frustrated, and we get anxious, and we lose our joy, we lose our peace. And so this morning, I came in, and I was getting ready to do Thank God Friday, and the computer basically just kind of locked up, and so I had to restart it, and the antivirus software was running, and then I had to restart it again and update something else. And so as I'm doing all of this to get ready for this, and it's still running a little bit slow, what happened was, because I had to wait to start everything, I got anxious. I like to start on time. But B, the gentleman that was outside my window mowing and cleaning and doing all the outside work, He finished, and now you don't hear anything, and I can do Thank God Friday because I waited for God to take care of everything. And so as we look at our lives, as we look at the things around us, everything isn't going to be perfectly timed out the way we want it. We're not going to see everything happen instantly. But if we look back, if we give it time, if we wait on the Lord, we'll start seeing progress. And so this morning, I'm thankful when things don't go the way I want them, because even in that, God has a lesson for me. I hope to have a wonderful Friday. Please pray for our services. Please pray. Arsenio is bringing his family to church on Sunday. They're coming from a long way away, and just pray that the traffic and the trains and all of that works together. Please pray for our Sunday service. Please pray. We've got several families in our church that are dealing with health issues and other things, and so please remember to pray, because sometimes God has to repair the hearts. And so hope y'all have a great Friday.